That stands for Exceptional Family Member Program. And that program is a way that the military is pledging to our families that we want to take care of families in addition to active duty members. The family members didn't sign up for this career, at least not exactly, but they are integral to the health and wellness and capabilities of our soldiers, sailors, and Marines and flyers. So we care very much about the health of our family members. So the EFMP program is a way that family members with special needs are able to get plugged into the right resources. And it's a proactive look. So let's say a spouse needs an endocrinologist several times a year to adjust medications and run lab tests, etc. Well, if they are going to Japan or Spain or somewhere else that has limited medical capability by our standards, American standards, we need to ask that gaining base if those resources are available for that family member. So the Exceptional Family Member Program at its core is a way that the military is guaranteeing the service member your family is going to be taken care of when you go to this other country or this other base. For example, anybody who requires any child or spouse or dependent who requires more than one specialty visit a year for the same subject, or requires special school programs, or requires special medication adjustments that can't be managed by a primary care provider such as myself. If you're working for a large agency or a large corporation, the corporation doesn't take into account how your family member's health is affecting your health. It's up to you to solve. But the military really takes care of families to the best of its ability and wants to alleviate any concerns of the active duty member about their family's health. And it's a pledge, it's a promise from the military to take care of families as well, anywhere in the world. Are we a giant organization with lots of red tape? Absolutely. And can that be frustrating? Of course. But compared to other organizations, the military is much more fluid than your standard corporation. And in terms of being able to affect change, change is largely dependent on the energy of the individuals requesting it. And the military organization, like I said before, if you're able to convince the military that this is for the best use of the military, they're going to let you affect the changes that you want to affect. I'm an executive staff member, so as the chief of the medical staff, I sit with our CEO equivalent, the group commander, Colonel Cole, and advise him about medical matters. But if I tell him our organization will run much better if we do these things, he believes me, he trusts me because of our organizational structure and because of our unique roles. I'm a subject matter expert. And so with actually a relatively minimum amount of effort, we can affect big changes in the way that we perform processes and take care of our patients, which is liberating. Yeah, absolutely. We actually have a robust process improvement team here. And process improvement, if you've heard of Lean Six Sigma or Toyota manufacturing, trying to implement best practices, those systems are alive and well in the military as well. And so in the past year, we've accomplished 15 different major process improvements. Everything from trying to get referrals back in a timely fashion from our specialists who see our patients, to redistributing workload to be more equitable between different provider types, to offload some of our family physicians down in primary care, to increasing training for our technicians. Sometimes pulling people out of the patient care environment for training has large dividends in how their ability to effectively and efficiently care for patients. And that's something else that the military embraces.